So for me, it's like, if regrets Antonio, ebale plastic ya ha untate.
So what's the criteria before a gent gets you actually? Like, do they have to spend on you first? Do they have to talk to you first? Like, am I talking
Is there a certain amount? No, most cases that I'm at groove, dog. I'm never the one that walks up to a girl. I swear, wallahi, dog. Girls are the always one that pull up to me like, Avas.
Don't feel like we're just saying our piece.
How Joel?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode with the Collective Corner. Yes. I am your host, Soups. I'll let my other hosts introduce themselves.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I am Clifton in your world.
In your world. Oh. Hi, it's your girl Unknown Happiness. And guys, fries before guys.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? It's Rich back again. I want to be Isaac.
So, guys, today is a public holiday, yeah? Mm-hmm. I'm going to be honest with you guys. This whole time I thought it was Easter fit.
Me too.
Dog, I was planning to ask my dog to do my Easter bun.
Come on, dog.
I think human rights.
We're living in the land of... It's today not Freedom Day. It's today not Freedom Day. Someone told me today is Freedom Day.
Why Freedom Day?
I know nothing.
I think we had a day of free, dog.
No, all I know, I looked it up, right? This is it's about the Sharpeville massacre in apartheid, chief. I forgot the day.
Human Rights Day, ne?
Yeah, is it Human Rights or Freedom Day, guys? Which one?
No, man, I heard it was Freedom Day.
It's Human Rights Day
because it's off. It's a day, a land of free.
Human Rights,
honest check. It is Human Rights
It's
Day.
Human Rights Day.
Come on, man.
Human made it right, guys.
It was because you know what's bad. It doesn't cover.
But did you realize that you start forgetting things once you're unemployed, you start forgetting about public holidays.
No.
Because every day is the same, chief.
No,
every day is the same.
Even if you're employed, you still don't know what's happening.
But you know when your off days are
because you know it's Wednesday, Thursday,
I'm
Friday.
here chilling every day, boy. I'm just relaxed.
Random Wednesday, you can find yourself with
but today my mother came for me, boy.
Hey, she never saw
she's like, it might be Human Rights Day, it might be a public holiday today.
But
7 a.m. comes to Sakahara.
You cover what happened.
What?
Today, you do assignment. Human rights, but they don't have the rights, guys.
they don't care.
Guys, guys, employ me, guys.
No, man.
I know off day.
It was busy at work today. You know, I work with alcohol, dog. People want to drink today. Whenever it's a holiday, I must know it's a Puza day.
Puza day.
Like how we record it.
Don't stop discount.
It doesn't work.
I'm telling you.
Shit,
I would have supported us by now, but honestly, I would have done it by now. Hennessy, Hennessy, what to would have.
Kisho, 250.
250. That's not even half its price.
Serious.
But you see, this is alcohol for employees.
Everything went up. Everything went up.
We don't drink those. Yeah, but I get
So you say, but I see you. Hey,
Life
literally lost me, dog. I don't know why you can't be on the
Mistake, dog.
Nah.
Mistake you can't say once in a while.
It's once in a while.
Nah, but the church is live jab when I linger that. Also, we're here by Urban Lounge, right? We're shooting at Urban Lounge. Shout out to Urban again.
Shout out to Mr. Sevilla behind the cams.
You can see how we're different. We got mics. It's actually
different.
Going down.
If you're watching this, I know King Equal is going to see this. Benten is going to see this.
Shout out to you. Shout out to
I want you guys on this couch, guys.
Actually, shout out to you. Just shout out to Equal actually for reaching out and providing us with a platform, guys.
Exactly.
They take care of us.
Do pull up this weekend.
Home, guys.
Pull up, guys.
Also, Sundays, guys, come on. Why stay at home at Sundays when you can come chill with us and just have a time, daytime things. We know you got work on Monday. Unlike us, now I can go till the...
Unemployed gang. Every day
I'll go to work at 6 o'clock. Fine. Don't worry, the next morning I'll be nice.
Anyway,
No, dog.
Oh, I thought you
I'm
said.
saying like if Sunday night when we're vibing, I'll leave 6 o'clock and if he
Also, just funny,
what
fun.
you know what
But you like
Type it
disappearing,
one
dog.
trip, dog.
Get type
You
it
like
in.
disappearing, dog. You're the type I feel like got 3, 4.
Man, you know, don't you know?
You
It's
pull up at 10.
It's fashionable, dog. You can't just pull up anywhere, dog. You know?
Fashionable. Care, my brother. But anyway, Chief, how was the week?
Oh, you brought me back to reality.
Yeah.
It's deep, man. You know, girls, dog.
But
Girls is like the biggest problem. It's the biggest problem in my life, dog. Girls.
Nah, genuine chat.
Genuine chat. Don't get a girlfriend.
No, you
don't get a
guys
side
Hey,
chick.
don't feel like
You
we're
guys are so
taking.
wrong.
Don't feel like we're
Hey, man,
taking.
how's
Just
your-
saying our piece.
How Joel?
That's the
No.
chat. That is
He's
the
complaining
problem
about
right
girls.
there.
The last time I checked, you weren't dating, but you are here.
I'm not
complaining about
you
girls.
know talking stages.
Hey,
You know
With how many girls?
what?
How many girls are you talking to?
Did I say it's talking stages? Hi.
Hey, he did say extra.
I just put myself on the spot. Actually, I meant to say talking stage. Talking stage.
Describe her.
She's got eyes that resemble the ocean. Oh, fun.
That's Mr. Sevilla, by the way, guys.
Cheesy.
Lies.
the stuff people wanna hear.
But you guys
dog.
love that thing. Yeah? You love when gents be corny.
You know the thing about girls. Girls like to say, "Oh, guys are so cheesy," but they fall for the same thing.
Exactly.
Like 7 times in a row.
Exactly.
Yeah, if like
Wake up,
if you're a
dog.
bad boy, then
Bad boy, you have terrible
Taste.
terrible taste
Our
in men.
bad boys.
Hi.
Oh, enough fries before, guys. How was
Fries
the
before,
week?
guys.
Exactly.
So what basically by that, actually I've been meaning to tell you this. Fries before, guys. Does that mean a guy has to take you out before like he gets to
no, just like
indulge?
it's more like food
Before
over
indulging.
guys. Okay? Like,
Food over guys.
Food over guys.
That's the chat. Oh, I love you, dog. It's that ass. Okay.
So what's the criteria before a gent gets you actually? Like,
If
do
I-
they have to spend on you first? Do they have to talk to you first? Like, am I talking
Is there a
stage?
certain amount they have to spend?
Okay, first
They
of
have to
all,
take you on dates and
for
stuff.
me, I hate talking stages. Okay.
Oh, what
Strictly
after
business.
this? Straight in.
What are we?
When are you
Like-
delusional now?
No, guys.
These are the scary ones. Hey?
No, talking stage muna.
Mental.
No, little too
Focus.
much. Like, okay, next week,
Inconsistency.
dating. And then utombo.
You give me goosebumps, dog. You give me goosebumps,
Who said
dog.
And
dating
then,
the good boy?
even like before the date, what will depend na ubuwa ka eng. O sontso mbogile tla. Cause ay balatina man.
Mara, let's talk.
Maybe you're the problem.
Okay, not me, but
Have you ever considered that, dog?
I know. I know.
I've been saying.
No, he hits me.
There's something
Just-
that's it. Even if you watch the previous episodes, Urulansa, I complain like a banana about.
Banna ba tina, ba tlisa drama.
But don't you like it,
Tjotla wa
guys?
jwetsa o psycho mara ke ena e entseng hore o be jwalo. And then
o ska ba
Latina.
tlamelletse.
Guys, no Latina.
how no it's a psycho? If you're a psycho, you're a psycho. Psychos are not.
And you know what's crazy, man? Like,
Ai ho nna ke psycho nna ke cherisha.
somehow I'm always attracted to crazy girls, man.
Do you think they're
crazy?
made or they're born that way?
No, dog. I feel like their parents like drop them on their heads when they're kids, low key.
Nah.
Cause wow,
Maybe
you cannot be
I'm
that
offended.
way.
Nah, get type
Constantly.
ya.
All the time.
Nah, get type ya how.
Type ya.
Yeah.
Type ya.
Me, I like
Maybe
that.
you
are
are
attracted
I like the
crazy
baddies.
ones.
And the baddies
That's
are
the
always the
problem.
one. The baddies
You
are always one
attract-
that's breaking, bro.
No, but do you
Stay
think?
at home, hun. Why?
I like me a home.
Because I stay at home, dog. You like you said, I like to come to parties and
And then you disappear and dip and whatever.
I like to be at home, dog. You chill my hand. You know, we matching pajamas.
Which
and
hand?
things.
He doesn't have a hand.
Okay,
Yes,
I'll do that. So what's it for?
Literally.
Maybe 30 Crocs
Plus, not
nowadays.
actually Popeye, dog. Can I Popeye, dog? I'll chill my
Nna ke
my
rata
girl home.
K-drama.
I almost said something there, but let me rather keep it. Right? Keep it.
Very keep it.
Do you think that like psychos are born that way or they're made that way? Like,
Some
does the
are born that
environment
way.
make them that way?
I think it's
Some
trauma.
are born that, yeah, trauma, Leona.
Okay, then how do you differentiate to Guti? You are born ka drama, where now you are
Nah,
born
there's a word for it. What's it? Isn't it
nature versus nurture.
Nah, I forgot the word. What?
Nature versus nurture. Where
And I
nature
feel like that
is
movie.
how you were born and nurture is how
No,
you were
there's
raised.
this movie, and Banana.
How you're raised, eh? Most girls don't have father figures.
Absent fathers are the problem.
Me not say most girls have fathers.
Okay,
we can't blame fathers,
sometimes
dog.
it's
We
like-
can't blame
A father
but
figure.
if you have to
A
blame
father
them,
figure
if they
plays a big
stepped out
role.
now,
No,
they
but sometimes how hula lapele le na le drama le toxic.
Did you have a father figure?
You
have a father?
Yeah.
Do you have a nice relationship with him?
Does your dad like?
Do you look
This
for your
year,
father
like
in
our
your
relationship is like
He can be
relationships?
there. He can be there.
Does
He's
your dad
present,
like
though.
shadow you when you come home late from like groove and stuff? Because I would do that as a dad, as in a girl dad.
Are you not going out? If I'm a
I'm saying
father,
you
you're
want
not
to chain,
going
bro.
out.
You're in my basement, lock you up.
Nah,
I'm
but
kidding.
the problem is
That's fine. That's fine. Personally, I don't
Okay.
think strict parenting works, dog.
it doesn't.
Yeah, no,
it
it's
doesn't.
fine.
It doesn't.
It does.
doesn't.
If you mix it with open communication, like if you speak to your kid and communicate why you're doing that.
When no,
And make them understand.
open communication. That's her house. If she says
She's
this,
gonna
it's this.
whoop you.
It's that. How to how to you are not going to
How
Irwin.
we-
But
How
you know,
we-
man, I don't think it's like right for us to give parenting skills. You know, like everybody has different kids,
We have different parents, right?
different
we all
parents.
raised
Like
different.
me, I know, man. Now my mom, she will literally murder me if I must come home and tell her some other things. My mom doesn't play fun. She does not play.
Nah, I know it, but
I guess yeah.
But what do you want to train her?
That's all.
Yeah,
But what do you
ke ntho
want to
fela
train
ba
them?
tloele fe. Ke ntho fela ba tloele.
But to train a car risk, man, you must be willing to accept a hiding for the bigger or the rather
Yeah,
purpose of what you want.
Yeah, there's some SBTs I had to
O
take.
tshwanetse
dog. I had to take.
o tshwanetse o sneak
When I had
out
to
and
duck and
be-
dive.
Yeah.
Sure,
Ke
no.
be willing hore, like I'm gonna face the consequences.
Exactly.
Tse tlang le
My
tsona
mom
if I
beat my
sneak
ass.
out. Yeah.
Now my mom beat my ass.
Wait. You had strict parents or you had a strict mother and a soft father?
I think, hi bro. Now my dad, he has one of those. If I say this, it's that way.
It's that way?
My mom is like, if I say it like this, it's always like that. You understand? If I say no, never. Don't even come to me with that shit because I'm gonna say no, and I'm gonna say it with a smile on my face because my mom is so dramatic. She wants to feel of hey.
This is
hey,
what.
I did that, dog. I'm on point now.
But do you think now it worked for you?
Now that I'm older, it's different because.
But do you think it benefited you?
Yeah, because
Did
that's
it?
why I want to be at home so
Did it?
much. I'm so comfortable at being at home now. It's like it's so chill.
It's so chill. And it saves you from a lot of drama.
It literally, honestly,
It saves you from
Wait,
a lot of
especially
drama.
from us guys.
This bro is talking like he stays at home, dog.
I stay at home.
It
chill.
saves you from a lot of drama. I am to you.
Okay, but me, you know me, Akiri. I come from a household of a strict father and a strict mother. But then their strictness in a way kind of helped me though. Because imagine if they were not strict, right?
You wouldn't have discipline. You wouldn't.
I wouldn't be who I am today. Right? I'd be somewhere in the streets, maybe probably
That's actually what you're saying.
Smoking
You know,
and peppering and
because
stuff.
what I want to say is also like you see these kids in high school, when my primary school, high school. They have no freedom whatsoever. Like their parents have them on lock. Like
Yeah.
you know, I pick you up from school, I take you home, I take you to sports.
Yeah.
Then when I get to varsity level,
it's a problem. It's a problem.
your child as an angel is now home.
And it's not about that day.
I'm sorry. She's home. She's home.
Because I mean,
She doesn't no freedom.
She doesn't know what to do.
You see,
She's just
and then there's men.
new to her.
Literally, then there's men like bad boys.
Bad boys.
They want to hold on to this new feeling.
And then when they
Fana,
get into
this
relationships,
Listen
man
to
with the C63 over there, yo, come here.
but I
You,
feel
you
like
guys think Rata,
No,
like,
it's not
come
like
on.
that, though.
Okay,
No, we're not
some
saying-
girls are like that, some are not. So
How were you in high school? Like, did you have freedom? Could you go to? I remember.
I did have freedom. Like in a day, you know.
You could go out.
Yeah, I could go out.
And now I was on lock.
and I'm fun. I was on lock.
I was on lock, though.
But if my mother sees this, it's all for content. But I used to sneak out for days. So.
Same, dog.
Nana Z80, bro. Nana Z8. Kita mans. Yo.
There was this one time, dog.
Oh.
I was still staying that side near Manzi Coffee, dog.
Yeah.
I was in grade 11. I snuck out. I was at Gilbert's. At that time, you also stayed near. Remember Gilbert's? They were on that side there.
Oh,
Remember? Yeah. So I remember I snuck out. It was Boma 11. Then I was stupid. I snuck out too early, dog. How could I do that? My parents
Wait,
still awake.
what
I
time?
snuck
Those were
out.
my times,
What time?
actually. I snuck
Boma
out
11. Now my parents.
it's the perfect time.
For
to
me, it's
sneak out.
like,
Because, like,
and
how
then
sneak
they're
out?
already
Can't go
asleep.
midnight.
But at the same time, the house that I was staying in, my room and my parents' room were like literally next to each other.
no, no, no,
Well,
no,
when
really risky
I
thing,
flopped
dog.
myself there.
And
Mom-
they caught you, boy?
They caught me.
I've never
They
been
called
caught.
me. When I came back home, my mom was in the middle of the street. She was ready to beat my ass. I still remember that ass beating that day.
Oh, you got it?
Hey, bruh, 17 years old.
Well, not CD.
Okay, for me, like, my mom was strict. Also, my dad, like, never tshwana, man. Mara, I did sneak out at some point.
But I feel like it's a rite of passage, eh?
There was a time where my friends were sleeping over, ne? And we snuck out that night.
So Leona Jumpo when
We came back like
it all
early
of a
around
sudden
6
went
a.m.
quiet. Like Abba Jumpo when you guys were all loud and everything, and then it went quiet.
No, we were like, okay, guys, we're sleeping now. After that, we are
Also,
gone.
you said something. Like, you said how
We are gone.
Mdala with us G63 just comes through and be like, eh. You see, my chat is, I think upbringing is also a part of that. Because now, if your father had a G63, you wouldn't look for it in another gent. So do you think now,
Exactly.
having parents who are not rich is the reason for someone being like that?
I'm so sorry, but like, that's what I'm saying. If
Is
I
it a
become,
character flaw? It's just something
That's what I'm saying,
never
dog.
had.
Nah, it's a man again too long like you as a person you choose that path.
No.
Whether your dad has a
No.
G63, whether your
down
dad
the
has a
choice,
G63
Exactly.
or whatever.
But let's make an example, right? If at home you grew up around beautiful cars, everything, do you think when a gent that comes with a car that you have at
Exactly.
home to you're gonna be impressed by that?
You guys think that we...
You used to come with better things. Girls are like that, man.
But would you
They're
date a
materialistic.
broke man? Would you date like as illegal? Would you date?
But
a
her
broke
father's
man?
already covering her.
Standard. This is it.
Your father's already sending you 15K every month. You don't need the brass money. Would you still want more? I think greedy and baby.
No.
No, some girls...
Then there's those cases, there's always
some
someone
girls
else,
be
man.
wanting more. Like...
What do you want?
Ke batla ya strate nou tje, ke
Long
batla
slog.
guy ke batla.
So now,
Now, for me, it's like...
as a father to be, right, I want to be rich enough so that my kids don't have to be impressed by all of that. So now if you're telling me that even if I'm going to work for all of that and still it won't mean anything.
Yeah.
At some point, it won't.
for real.
Like, literally, it won't.
Nah, chief, but I've met a couple of dollies who come from rich families. They move different, bro. They move with a lot of confidence and they're not impressed by the materialistic things.
Hear my chat. Hear my chat.
Action.
But you also can't be a broke gent.
Hear my chat. I feel like if you come from a well-off family, ne,
Yeah.
chances of you getting into a relationship with a broke person are very low.
But at the same time, there are those broke people that
Let them cook.
can like put themselves up there. You know, they're still broke, but they're still out there.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But the problem with that, Muna,
They're not
I
fake.
don't know if I get what you mean, but there are other people who would rather borrow clothes and then pull a facade of Ubutino.
That's not
I'm
being
this
who you
rich,
are,
bro.
bro. That's not being who you are. That's rocking somebody else's
You
thing.
were
Here's
cooking,
the
Chief.
thing.
I want to
Yeah.
cook.
Okay.
I want to hear his
Who are you? I broke you
argument.
off.
Sure. Unori?
Hopefully, like, number one,
Yeah.
you live Boma sighting ya tropo elong or like
The
the
birds.
people there.
Yeah, the birds.
Jay, like you guys are on that equal level.
Around man, basically.
Yeah, you are around money. So chances of you going to zone 6, zone 7 to get a broke money. are much less.
you know-
This girl obviously you're gonna go to schools which are
But I've seen other bras from, unfavorable backgrounds land bad.
what's broke?
I was just actually about to ask, man. Like,
What's being broke?
Like, let's say us. You know, man.
Hey, boy, yo.
We're broke. We're broke, dog. I'm not gonna lie. When your bank balance is saying 0.6,
Yeah?
when your bank balance is saying 0.06,
Yasin. The month ending uchi.
like,
brother-
Wait, no, we're not the same.
Yes, no,
When I man you up.
no,
I'm
man.
so down,
I'm not about to talk about my salary, dog.
Like-
Come on, bro.
No, we're not gonna talk about
You feel me?
But you have one.
The thing is,
You're not a broke gent.
let me ask my question, dog. Okay. Let me not say I'm broke. I'm not as broke, but I'm still broke. You know, I don't have figures.
Fair.
So if I'm on a certain level now. You feel me? Like, let's think of it as a pyramid.
Yeah. You just went up a level.
You see,
but you're not at the top.
let's think about the level lower when you had literally nothing. What is it? What's it like to walk up to a girl that's of a higher standard? What can you say about it?
I get
Nah,
that
boy,
there's
see,
a level, and
you
are
can't
there, and
walk
then
up
there's
there.
lower.
You can't walk up there. You can't
Yeah.
be Real Madrid walking up to.
Now you
That's
can,
what
boy,
I'm
I've
saying.
done it.
Me too.
I've done it.
If you have the
I've
kind of
done
confidence,
it. I've done
sometimes, like what she said, man. Sometimes richer girls, they don't really want another rich nigga, dog. They want a nigga that has action.
But do you think it's all about
I speak
control?
on that, you know. I'm gonna speak this, and I'm gonna put it on it. You feel me?
But do you think she's gonna submit to you though?
She has to, dog. I'm the dominant man, man. I'm an alpha male. You feel me? If you put off
when
that,
her bank balance is higher than yours.
Let me cook, my nigga. Let me cook.
I check.
Listen, if this girl, she's used to everything, like you said. She's the most money in the cars, in the hills with a million people chilling. You feel me? You feel me?
Yeah.
So she's not impressed by materialistic things. You get me? Now you come in with your characteristic vibes. You're charming. You're confident. You're at least neat and you're decent looking. You know, you can pull off a good looking fit. You know, now when you walk in the room, you have that aura. You get me?
Okay.
She will look way past the riches, my nigga. You feel me?
But the check is now, aura comes with pockets, chief. You can't have aura when you broke.
You can.
Oh, no.
You can. You can.
I can't wait. Shiva, I can't wait.
Let's say you got that aura, right?
That's what-
And then a bra would, a G63 just parks outside and enters the same room. Do you think you're still gonna pull the same thing?
Then you dignitize her. Wait.
Cover.
You dignitize her.
Aura now. You think you don't have
But my aura's on a level.
Bro,
right?
you're not listening
When
to
the
me.
moment you
How did you pull your girl then? How
You're
did
not
you pull
listening
your
to
girl
me.
if you don't have aura?
I mean, my girl
Then-
is she's not a materialistic person.
You dignitize her then.
Oh.
Did you hear what I just said?
No.
You dignitize her.
No.
There's no other way to put
There's
it.
attraction
There's no
before
other way.
getting to that.
There's no
right?
other way to put it.
There's no way from the
She's
jump.
already attracted to you
Exactly.
because you have the aura. All right.
Getting coke chat.
You feel me? She's already attracted to you. She's feeling you.
Thank you.
Is she staying with you?
She's there with me because she's already
Listen,
there.
dog. Listen.
But
I don't care if you
cook her.
pull up with the Porsche.
Ulisha, no, in a life drive,
Do it
like
now.
that, no.
Sure.
Okay, Manelane.
Shiva, can I golf a blue? Can I golf a blue?
Like a Shapa 2 series. Who you picking?
I'll go for blue. Mara, guys, it's not
That
about
is
the
my
car.
check.
No,
But I get
like,
what
the
you
thing
mean.
go, like,
I also get your point. Yeah.
Well, like,
Okay,
the band if Muta pull up like something, like, dude, come on.
we live in a materialistic
Yeah,
world.
Mara,
That's the thing.
But at the
truth
same
be told,
time-
for me, Goloi, total label is like for me.
But at the same time,
like,
we live in a woke world. Everybody's woke now.
Yeah, everybody's woke with deep pockets. You can't be woke broke.
Dog.
Like, it has to mean something, guys.
You know what? Also, what I want to really understand is that,
like
you know, a girl is actually a really good form of motivation.
Chief, that's what I was also
If
thinking.
if this dolly that you're carving now, she spices your
Majestic,
life.
mfana.
I know I'm gonna marry her.
Captivating.
She's gonna make you get your bread up, dog.
exactly.
That
One
was
way or
also
another.
another chat, actually.
Cause I remember when I got my heart broke, dog. I told myself never will I, and that nigga was broke that she left me for. I will never, never,
Actually,
never
still-
sit down to that level again.
Still on the chat, why do you think men can't express their feelings?
Oh,
Thank you.
I think I'm gonna be
All of you
honest
have
with
to
you guys.
answer that.
Right? I'm gonna be honest with you guys, right? I've said this to my partner because I struggle to express my feelings, right? I'm from a household whereby we don't necessarily say I love you, Wangton. We don't necessarily say, Mom, you mean the world to me. You mean everything to me. But then with me, bruh, you don't have to say it for me to feel it.
Gotta show it.
I'm not really about you saying it. I want to feel it. Like, I'm a person who
Actions,
loves
like-
energy, right?
Actions.
If you with me and I feel that energy and
Yeah.
I feel that you love me,
Yeah.
then it's fine. I don't need you to say it. But then with girls, they want to hear it. And for me, it's hard for me to say it because it's not something that I'm used to saying. I'm telling
It's
that I'm
music,
used to
yeah.
So
saying.
it's like I want to hear it and I also want to see it.
Would you rather have it? Okay, but you just said it. But
You know,
I was going to say, would you rather him say it and don't mean, and his actions don't show?
But
Or rather
actions-
that actions
If your
show?
actions don't show me now, then
But you
know,
got time
But
acts of
acts of
service.
service. How much I love long acts of service?
Ba ha re isa mo ba sko mo tlo hlapa matsoho mo go batla acts of service mo. O
o
putile
hlapa
le tsela ena.
matsoho, o butle pele. Ya o
Ke
hlapa
sa my
matsoho.
father.
O hlapa matsoho. No.
You know,
That's why it's a
These are the same women you're gonna love.
Munna.
You see, now must lobola you can't even bring a basket. This is where you learn.
You don't pay 50,000
Okay, let me ask you guys a
But
question.
would you pay Lobola though?
Let me ask you
Would
guys
you
a
pay
question.
Lobola though?
I am gonna pay lobola.
How many cows, bruv?
Depends
It will
on the family.
depend on the family.
You have to understand, I'm not of that culture.
Oh yeah, but
You see, I like black girls.
now that's the chat. When
feel
you
me?
marry it, are you gonna now
That's the
cover
thing. That's what
lobola?
I'm trying to
It depends on
understand.
the
And are you gonna
Financially
convert?
prepared for it.
I mean, I'm not broke. Huh? Shit, me, broke.
Oh, so you wanna get married, boy?
Huh?
You wanna get married? I was gonna dare people. Now you
You wanna
think
get
people-
married? Yes
yeah,
or
I
no?
wanna get married.
I do
bro.
actually.
A household.
I do.
You touch
I do.
my blood.
I do. bro.
Touch my
For
blood.
real, I do.
When
But, like,
say
not
it to
now.
the cam.
Not
Say
now.
it with your real face. Say it. Tell them what kind of person you are.
Tell them the real
Man, nah. It lands
Obatla onyala na.
baby. That's all I'm gonna say. Go nyala.
But can we really say that just a piece of paper like represents a relationship?
Oh, marriage.
It doesn't. It's not about that paper. Something like.
I think that paper is just
I've
for the
met people-
financial aspect of it.
You see, my sister, dog.
Yeah.
My sister's been with this nigga for 10 years. They're still not married.
Oh,
And it doesn't. The paper really doesn't
It
mean
doesn't
much.
make a difference because they still have that. They're still on that wavelength.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, now they're not talking anymore. But
You see, that's why.
but the level was there for the longest time. And I just want to shout out like for my future
Wife.
10
team. You
years,
feel
if
me?
I said,
I don't want it to just be a piece of paper, dog.
It has to mean something.
It has to. Oh, that's how many meters about
it's
our
me
right.
and you forever. And
Love jive.
Mara, can you sign a prenup?
Oh, what? Okay, now I'm for it actually.
You have to sign a
agreement.
prenup. Like,
I am for it. I am for it.
just
Because
in
now,
case. A
But
prenup
also
is needed,
kinda
guys.
puts a damp on the marriage. Like, do you really not trust me now, Fukuti, to see this throughout the rest of our lives? But also, you can't be gullible to
Nah,
think
but
that
it's
it might
financial.
work out just exactly.
No,
like-
let can go divorce. It's more of a.
Lebola's crazy.
Got it.
I'm still on that song.
Yeah. You look at it as what if one of us ends up being broke? Kapagara di kolot.
At least I
And
want to
then
put
they
that
won't be able to.
I did,
That's a
man.
nice
Yeah,
chat, actually.
yeah.
Because I've seen a couple of women come out on social media. They're like, hey, dude, this bra left me, and with all this debt now, I have to share his debt.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not
If
necessarily.
your wife is sharing loans behind your back when you divorce, you jarring that loan.
You are
fam.
paying that loan.
That
Can
loan
you
is
see?
on you.
That's because of that piece of paper right there. You're bound. You're bound to each
Let
other.
can don't talk.
Exactly,
Sometimes we
But
live
now-
like
Prenup
life
and
living.
get T's and C's. Like,
Yeah.
if uchida,
T's and C's.
50% and to the house.
What if you're the one that's cheating? What if? And there's always girls that. Well, no.
Nah,
It's
man.
It's literally you guys.
Calm down. Fix it. Fix it. Girls, we love you guys. Girls, we love you guys.
And we love you guys.
We
And
love
then-
you guys.
And then you said something about them being huge motivators, bro. Like right now, if we were to take all the women in the world, one side gone, would you then still have the thrive to be rich?
I'm gonna lay in a pool of water and just chill all day.
Like then, what
I
are
have
we doing?
I have
it
no
for?
motivation because it's a sausage party at the end of the day.
But
dog.
Literally, that's what we're doing.
Because women also carry out kids. Like, women are
Exactly.
Take women out of the picture now.
Women are our generation.
What's the reason of you getting a G63?
No.
To flex the homeboys.
No, guys.
Oh, the homeboys. We don't care about them.
If basadi ba se o tla ho yo wena mo.
Guys, let me cook.
I understand that,
Hey.
but
Let me cook.
we
The
just-
richest person, like people in the world. Basingi.
Drake.
Basingi.
No, but
And you guys want
the
to tell
reason
me
they
we
wanted
are
to get
grinding for
rich
women?
is to get any women they want.
We are not grinding for women.
Take women out of the equation.
But-
why do you want to
Yeah,
get a
wouldn't
big
go-
house?
I honestly, man, you want to do it for you.
Yeah?
Because eventually, well, I don't know about you niggas,
Yeah.
but I want a kid. And you obviously, if you want to have a kid, you want to fill those gaps that you didn't have. Understand?
Chats.
You feel me?
Chats.
So
Chats.
if you grew up without a car at your house, you're gonna want to have 2 cars at your crib for your kid. One for you, one for your kid.
Wait, how many kids do you want?
One nigga, shit.
Wani.
Why must I have?
You gotta
I
add
come from a
backup.
big. I come from a big family. I have 3 sisters. I'm sick of it.
The only reason fair to parents make more kids. Get back
So
out.
I actually want that for myself.
Can you see? I have a big ass
five.
You
family.
must have backups, chief. If that one dies, I'm finally child.
Oh my God, they're not hatchlings, dog. They're not animals, dog.
You child. The reason you not one at home is because
Okay,
of
maybe.
it's backup. chief.
I'm only thinking about my keep.
But at the same time, yeah,
When now you can blame you when now you never start.
blame you.
Yeah.
seriously, you were a mistake.
Now it was like a surprise. Oh, cool.
That's insane, dog.
I was surprised,
I
guys.
can play
Oh my God, you know, at the same time,
No, man.
I was so surprised.
at the same time, I also think
Like,
it's me,
I
dog.
was-
I'm on the same wavelength. as you.
Emphasis, my friend,
For real.
on having more than one
But
kid.
my
chief.
parents are old as hell. My parents are almost 60.
Give back up.
That means they had me by mistake, dog.
Late night was a mistake because my mom was like in her 40s.
My parents are turning 60, dog. They're turning 60, dog. I'm not even
Wait, how old are
22.
you?
I'm not even 22. I'm not even 22.
60 minus 22 is like
I'm
what?
21. I'm 21.
So that's 40.
For me, like
43.
my dad is 72.
What?
Explain about you.
No, I was not.
Your dad was
at all.
pumping. Your dad was pumping, man.
No, when that's what mistake.
How old is your mom then? If your dad is
My
72.
mom.
I don't like those kind of relationships. But more 20 years.
She was like, I think,
Because when you were 20, your wife was still not born.
Bruh.
before
Actually, you were 19.
before my mom passed away, she was 62.
Okay, 10
So
years.
that's 12 years.
10 years. He's your dad.
10
Your
years,
dad's 72, ne?
Yeah.
No,
10 years.
And your mother's how old? Was 60.
62 when she passed.
Okay, that's
away.
10 years.
Yeah.
That's still really unbearable. Hey, 10
I'm
years.
still fine, chief.
Bruh.
Like,
If you
allegedly, right?
were with a
Mandela
10-year-old
Nasia
now-
Fuyaka 40, allegedly.
If you are with a 14-year-old
That's
now,
insane
how would you
numbers.
feel?
What's up with
Same numbers.
Nah, but what's up with rich men marrying?
Waluna.
Why would I want an old lady from rich? The rich blues.
Okay, wait. Let me ask you guys, ne? Will you date someone older? Like someone older than you?
Yes.
And also,
I love the moves. I love the moves.
age gap,
It depends, though.
5 years older?
It depends.
3
I
years?
love the moves.
If you look at Alicia Keys type of lady coming
Halle
to me,
Berry.
What do you
I'm
mean,
telling-
Alicia Keys type?
No,
girl?
like she looks young, but
She
she's
looks
old.
young, but yeah.
I'm
Beyonce
telling-
vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I don't want an older woman, bruh. But hey now, I'd service.
I've
you know,
never actually come to
I'd
think of
pay-
it. The last time I was with an older girl, I was really younger, dog. Now that I'm like older, I've never been with an older girl. I wonder what it's like. Honestly,
Funny enough.
I wonder what it's like,
I
man.
genuinely want to know
Being
what
with
it's
an
like to be with
older-
an older girl at this big age of mine.
I feel like
people
they'll
are telling
change
me
you,
it's
chief.
nice. People,
Ah, the experience is nice,
I see
bro.
niggas posting
Like,
in
literally-
girls' cars.
Okay,
yeah.
I've seen
Pull
like
up game, yabona. Pull up game is the problem.
Pull
They'll
up
come to you.
Pull up game.
Yeah,
Not pull out.
Not pull out. Not pull out. I'm saying pull out. Sheba. We could be shooting like this, and then she takes you. Oh, guy.
Hey, same time.
Yeah, same time. I'm outside.
Got the wings. Oh, now you're chilling, dog.
Choo.
She brings food. You're chilling. She takes you to a private location.
No, she doesn't bring you food. That's the thing. She's coming to fetch you near high. When are you leaving the?
You see, I don't want to be controlled like that.
I feel like,
Like,
you
I
benefit.
still need to
Honestly,
be
I want
dominant.
to know what it's like, cause girls are they're privileged to that.
Yeah.
They get that all the time. I want to know what it's like to be
Nah,
David Inyana. Hey, bruh.
You wanna
You telling me you don't want to be the little spoon? You don't want to be spoon a little bit?
It depends. You see, if I want to be
I
spoon
don't
sharp,
even like
I'll be
spooning.
spoon, right? It's cool. I'll take it. But yeah, it's a common dynamic in
Aye,
our
bro.
relationship. Nah,
Don't make it like if she spoons you, you're not as masculine anymore.
apparently you know, Tay.
Why?
When my masculinity was born
Dog.
and bred in
Yeah,
zone
okay,
8.
kina
bro.
Dog.
got pillow talk.
You have earrings already.
We have a different type of
you have
masculinity.
earrings
I was
already.
raised different. I'm telling you.
Come on, dog.
Like zone 80, there's no you listen to your fro. It's frowned upon. You have
You
to be.
have to.
You have to be
You
dominant
have
out to
to.
yay. Come inside. It's now.
I'm one is-
Kalama shita.
Even yeah, for real, you gotta be the alpha. Have that aura.
Exactly.
Hey, Magala Kalela Ora guys.
Don't worry, sir.
Also, yeah, let's say right now, you're in a relationship. Actually, you're not in a relationship, you have situationships. Your situationship gets pregnant. What do you do? What do you
I'm
do?
in a relationship and
Or
my
situationship.
okay, it's either or.
Anything.
No,
And you get a girl pregnant
No.
now. What is your next
Okay,
move?
what does she look like? Rate her.
Painting.
Painting. I'm marrying her
I mean,
now.
obviously, you're not gonna escape for a thing that is not on your level.
I'm keeping the baby.
You know the type you go for. So obviously,
Yeah,
Don't say
I'm
that.
a keeper. I'm a keep the
happens,
kid.
man.
For real. I'm gonna keep the kid. And like you said, if it's a painting, I'm keeping the baby.
Yanda Woodso.
That kid is
like
married.
obviously you know
Yanda
the type.
Huh?
The situationships out the drunk and
Do you see that's the chat, ne?
That's the thing, you know, niggas. Actually, I want to have a chat with the whole gender as men,
As bras.
as Bruce.
Look at the term.
You feel
Men
me?
confidence.
Why, when you're in a relationship with a 10, you want to cheat on her? You want to leave your home and go to a hotel? Why do you want to do that, guys?
Chief.
Especially you have a 10, you leave your
there's
10
no-
for a 6.
Dude,
Why do we do
somebody
that?
said this right.
Why do we do that?
There is no reason for men to cheat. Like, let's say you have a painting and there's a hotel, and the hotel comes to you that night and she's shellering you. Do you think you have the strength to say no to a painting?
That's the thing. Men don't get complimented enough because now when every girl comes to you and she compliments you, you want to feel away. No.
But
guys.
I don't like getting compliments. It makes me feel sassy.
But honestly, dog,
Okay.
a little compliment, a little aura from a little points from females.
You see now, if
is
a girl,
nice.
she doesn't have to shell at me direct on top. She has to shell at me.
Most cases that I'm at groove, dog.
Sup?
I'm never the
On
one that
top.
walks up to a girl. I swear, wallahi, dog. Girls are the always one that pull up to me like, Avas.
I just
Girls are the most
I just want you fit that
seductive
description,
human
boys.
beings.
You fit that description of tall nigga, what the
Shamana, I've met taller
Tall
gents.
stuff.
I've met prettier gents. I'm not all that.
Baula talent
Girl,
Jay.
here we now.
I struggle
My
for a black
after
man,
party.
man. Just,
My after party.
Oh.
Happy you see that? I wasn't even supposed to be at that party. You saw me walking with that thing, ne? Were you there at that party?
Which party?
Happy's 2022.
Man, our base has been
2022.
Ah,
you
we
guys
were there
hosted
for
there.
We were there.
Nah, we
our
went.
place closed down
Happy's-
here.
We went.
Our
Rona ka host the first. Yeah, 2021. Rona ka host.
place closed down here. Then we went to Habi's. I walked in with a painting.
Haiswamu.
She's not from here, dog.
I
Bring me
thought
back.
I thought-
Bring me back.
We can feel. We fella hari tsamai. Yeah.
Dog, she literally grabbed my hand. She's like, she didn't even say let's like. She just grabbed my hand.
Now,
And
were
I
you
knew.
dating at the time or not?
I was in matric. You think I was in a relationship?
I was in a relationship.
You
with
lost.
Matric.
You lost.
I was-
You missed out. You missed out. That matric was the craziest year
Matric
for
is
me.
one like matriculate like a COVID dog. There's nothing
I
to miss out.
didn't matric. Oh yeah, you matriculated.
Literally, we were all at home.
Damn, you bringing me back.
5 years ago,
No
boy.
fella, let's go. Yeah.
But also, we actually left that
Yeah,
abortion
man.
topic. I want to speak my chat on that one, right?
What?
Like, I tell her, Dolly, before everything happens, right? I'm like, Chief, listen here. I don't want a kid right now. And she agrees with me,
She's
right?
gonna keep it.
But the chat is now, if you're gonna have a kid, ne, and I don't have the financials to actually take care of the kid, I'm gonna raise the kid the way that I don't wanna raise the kid.
Yeah,
Also,
man.
like I want when my kid wants something, I'd say no because I don't want that for you, not because I don't have money.
That's
Oh, yeah.
real facts.
Valid.
I think the reason why I answered the way I did is because I actually have the leverage to actually support a kid. But at the same time, it's not the same kind of support because it's a sinking ship.
Yeah.
It's literally a sinking ship because Pampers is gonna get too expensive. School's gonna get too
Serious
expensive.
economy going up.
You see, so
salaries
at the
going
same
down.
time, I wouldn't want to abort the kid, man. I feel like abortion is.
You see, that's the thing. I don't wanna have to abort the kid, so I try by all means to not be in a situation
girls
where
that
I
trap
have
you.
to abort.
There are some
Get girls that
countries
trap-
where abortion
Have you
is
never been
legal.
trapped?
There's
before.
never, Emona, there's no gent who's gonna come and tell me that he has a kid and he did not know that he was making the kid.
Yeah, that's true.
Never.
Yeah,
Never.
don't bother DNA.
You know.
Unotsira velo
What
kude.
about hangover? Like, what about you come from groove? Both of you are drunk as shit.
You know
Even
what
if you come
are
from
doing.
group, the fact that you're in that situation means you're aware of what you're doing.
Exactly.
The fact that you're gonna leave it there means that you know what you're doing.
Exactly.
And if she says no, that's on you, bro.
Just don't make a kid, dog. Klar.
That's the thing. Don't be in a situation where you have to abort. I don't want to be in a situation I have to abort.
What's your opinion on it, though?
On
How
abortion.
How do you feel about it?
If a person does it, I'm for it. If they don't do it, I'm still for it.
Wait, is it
I'm not
legal?
gonna judge you for
Is it legal in our
it.
country?
To
Let
some
me cook
countries,
though.
yeah, this country it is
Let me cook
legal,
those
but
still-
to some countries it's not.
You see?
Can I cook?
You can cook, dog.
Don't you cook?
Let him cook.
I feel like our generation, we are scared of having kids.
Yeah.
Because at our age now, Gona di-parents tsa gona ne setse nna le di-firstborn. Let's be real.
But don't you have peers that are having kids?
Let's be real.
Chads.
Yeah, but having a baby,
My
father had me when he was-
For me, first of all, it's
my
like
father had me when he was my age. And he was
24.
already in a marriage. Yeah, he's like what?
Your dad was playing, dog.
Wait, I think maybe like 25. Maybe I'm stretching it, right? But he's like turning 48 now. So if you do the math, it's somewhere around my age right now.
yeah.
If I were to do it,
What?
I don't want to do it though.
Go tlo ba di-parents
Let's
tsa
have
ne,
one.
40 years for young parents meeting.
You're
Nah,
making me think so deep,
but
dog.
never too much.
Nah,
guys.
genuine
I'm looking
chance.
into the abyss right now, bro.
You see? But if that one is from a rich home, hey now.
That's the thing.
Hey, now,
You must
if
also,
I'm from a rich
you must
home,
also- would
hey,
you
now.
allow that though? If your girl, like the girl that you got knocked up, would you let her support the baby throughout the whole pregnancy?
You see, it also demasculates you as a man.
It makes you feel like less of a man because you have to run the household, dog. It's just
She's
like
not
that.
gonna respect
Okay,
you when her
that's
parents
fair.
are doing everything for you guys.
You believe she's gonna cheat on you?
Ska cheatang.
Okay, I
It's
saw
like
this
the
thing
intention
in a trend that like US, but this guy was not ready to have a child, ne? And then the girl was like, I'm keeping it. So now it's like, Cherry, you're wrong, hore. You keeping the baby because the guy is an NBA player. So
She's
He is
gonna
playing-
keep it, boy.
Then he has
He's
no
gonna keep
reason.
it.
But at the same time, he can support him. He's making an NBA player money.
Nigeria a keeper ngwana.
But now you have a kid with a wife you don't want. Or with a girl you don't want.
for me,
You're
it's
gonna hate
like
that
long
kid,
about
man.
potential. Na ke batla ngwana.
You don't want a kid.
Aye, yeah.
What's the story behind that trauma?
Hi.
Have you ever like the following morning, take the seed, not the seed. I mean, take the pill. Have you ever taken the pill?
No.
The audience don't believe. The audience doesn't.
I've never.
Do
Like,
that.
truth be told,
podcast.
I'm
I've never.
gonna go get a Bible.
For me personally, like every time,
you
every
put
time.
your hand in the Bible.
Okay, if I'm going to do something,
Or not this pre.
there has to be something.
I actually heard that story, dog.
Like,
It doesn't
no,
work.
no.
I'm not willing to risk it.
Dog.
For Ness, like, why? When ntho o le ngwanana o tlo na dintho tse like, come on guys, extra o too much like o ntse etsang o itshenya moslena ka mo o tsena di display le di watwate
Kamara ka pele one is emergency.
There was someone.
Like you don't have emergencies the
Someone-
whole
no,
time.
if re tlo etsa dintho if re tlo etsa di-deed o tlametse o hlobe le ntho la tseba
Would you
E ba
rock
le ntho eo.
contraceptives though?
Birth control, to be specific.
Chats, me, my friend.
Nah, ke ba.
If
Why? Because, like,
I'll be first in line.
no for nane
What's
no,
Would you take your balls
for
out?
me,
You're on the
ne-
seat. Would you take it out?
For me, it's like
No.
when I
What is
batho
it
ba
called?
bang ba
A
bile like
vasectomy.
A vasectomy. Would you get one?
when I batho ba bang ba bile like ha ntse ba nwa di-pills tseo like no jeng ha ba sa kgona ba le bana. So for me, it's like if re tlo etsa ntho eo e ba le plastic ya ha o ntate.
Like-
Because now I get risk wa hlanya.
How much research has been done on that actually? That like, also with vasectomy, ne, what I want to know, right, is it like, did they take out your?
Balls?
Now, apparently they just close tubes, right? So now, do you still release, on
I
top?
think you do, man. I don't think they would make it. I don't think a vasectomy would be a thing if it took your only beneficial thing away from it.
Like I genuinely want to
Think
go to
about
Jen's
wow.
nut.
And can you stand up?
It can.
Can it?
They just close the
So you
tubes that
can't get
produce
around.
them presidents, potential lottery winners, and everything.
Damn.
Because now the tubes that can get the no.
You can.
But you guys, at least you can
We
always
tsa
just.
batla bana mara.
I'm kidding,
We
but
tsa
I'm not
batla bana,
later
but-
stage. Jole se ke feel jwang, se ke batla bana, and jole like sa, oh, batho. Mara bana, bana is a no.
It is a no.
It's
though.
a no.
It is a no. When you
Especially
say you have
like,
like,
when you're not financially stable, it's a no.
It is
Do
a no.
not. Skana trepa mbashina ba batho ka bana.
and in fact, you're gonna wanna shame the guy after trap to have a kid with you, knowing that he doesn't want
Want a
you.
kid. Yeah.
Exactly.
Not even the kid. I understand the kid. You.
Exactly. Problem is that cherry.
Chief, now I want to have a kid in a proper family setup, like in a
And
marriage.
and a hand.
Mara, no.
She's feeling. I'm feeling her.
There are also some guys that trepa banana
Hey
ka
guys,
bana.
since re bua ka lenyalo ka bona motho a nyala.
There are some guys that trepang lenyalo na tla fihla le lona le trepa banana Kabana.
Why would we do that?
Yo,
First, tell me why
Nah,
we-
there's gents who genuine
But-
There are
chairs.
gents who
It's like,
do that.
it's a
There's-
pink. The
There are
very
gents who
same
do
reason
that.
that you said, okay, I'm keeping that thing because you
Oh,
were
because she's got money, ne?
Yo.
Oh, just because you were a painting and you love that painting, you're like,
Nah,
locked in for life.
That's what, exactly.
Nah.
So, like
But
you said,
I don't think I would
much-
do that, dog.
Some guys do.
I wouldn't. Would
Like,
you?
Nah.
I wouldn't, chief. Like, I have plans for the future.
I was almost.
Che-
You were almost.
Mara- mara hano. Wabona Tidi? Tidi?
Only God can
Contradiction.
judge. Only God can judge. Right now, we are not here to judge. We are
We
here
don't
to
judge,
give the
we
people what they
listen.
want. We live.
Like, yo, that guy was like, wow. Immediately when you start talking about babies, we are
That's why you
done.
exit the chat.
We are done.
Leave me.
Because girls do say like that's a threat right
Oh,
there.
wow,
The
we are
moment you
done.
mention, you might
Nako ya ka
knock
wena
me
e
up.
fedile ha o sana mo re tswela pele teng cause o bua ka bana jwale.
Also, yeah, and, you said you have abandonment issues, right? Do you think like you're aware of your mental health? Like, do you think like mental health is something that we here, especially specifically in Vicksburg, pay attention to?
That's a deep question.
Do you think we have the resources to actually deal with mental health?
Not in Vicksburg.
People don't
Not
understand
at all.
mental
And you know,
health.
I can tell you because the fact, you know, man, it's actually good that you brought this out. The fact that this place is so small and the community is as rigid as it is already. People, the community is already going off against gay people, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm not necessarily just saying that, but like you see, you open as a man, you can't open your feelings. You can't talk about how you feel. That's already you being a little bit of gay.
you gay,
I can't
yeah.
cry about. I can't feel like Neyman, but this nigga,
'Cause you had
really
to
what
be
he
a
said to
man.
me, it killed me.
Yeah, but that also depends, man. You can't be crying for everything.
I'm not saying that.
Yeah,
That's not what I'm saying. But there are certain levels where it's too much. You know, you've had a week, your girl broke up with
What?
you. She cheated on you with your best friend, someone that you trusted. I'm just saying, I'm making examples.
And I feel like
You know, there's some betrayals that are unnecessary.
Yeah.
Your homeboy that you chill with, I'm making a scenario. for you.
Yeah.
Your homeboy that you chill with every day, you share your dreams with him. He shares his dreams with you. You're not open to other people because you know what it's like to put yourself out there and people betray you.
Yeah.
Now you keep your circle small.
Yeah.
It's just you and him. The only person that you trust breaks your trust with a girl that you claim to love. That's the only girl you love. You're loyal, time. She's loyal to you, time.
But now I have a weird way of dealing with things, right? The moment they
Same.
get emotional, right? Like now I
But you
don't,
know, if you like, I'm also
I
like
don't
that.
even brush it off. I convert it to something else, something that I can handle.
the gym.
Like, you know, just
I don't want to be violent about it.
no, not TV
Guys,
feeds, not
that's
TV
like
feeds. No,
fighting.
violent.
you work on your
It's
drop and
fighting.
stuff. I'm telling you.
Sometimes it's also not, sometimes it's not even about like
Wait.
girls or anything. Some niggas are insecure, like genuinely
Yeah.
insecure. I'm in a crew. Everybody's rocking the first fresh pair of Nikes. I'm the only one that's not wearing a name brand.
Yeah.
Now I feel like I'm out of the group. Now everybody's talking to each other, leaving you out there. Language barriers. Remember, guys, I don't speak the same language as most people, but growing up, I used to
Love.
be around Sutu people, man. We used to inverse, like, you know, I'm still that way. But the language barrier was deep for me. At one point, I couldn't understand Jack.
But you had to learn it
I had
in order
learn,
to adapt.
Forcefully, I had to learn. But at the time, it was hurtful. dog.
Muputile on,
You know,
guys.
and you know, Sutu people are they put you there. They'll put you there.
They'll speak the
You
language.
see, they're very forceful. So I'm not saying it was a bad thing, but it put me in a mood also. Insecurities, anxiety, depression derives from all those things. And we're in a small place. You can't go to what's that place? That woman Zandri. You can't talk to her.
Hey, man,
as a black
Zandri.
nigga.
Azandri
see,
guys.
white people,
We
they
need more
go through this.
psychologists in Vicksburg.
You get me.
we made Zandri. Oh no, you
Also, my advice to people who like suffer from like depression and everything. I know it's not as easy as we say it is, right? But for all of us who grew up in such a tough place, we've become a bit resilient, right?
You get a hard skin.
You get a
Yeah.
hard skin, right? So not advice to get friends, bro.
Get friends.
Yo,
Go
our
out.
friends, these bras saved me, hey?
And not just friends. People that understand you.
People,
Yeah.
Your
that,
people.
that actually appreciate you and bring
Exactly.
you up.
Lena,
You can have your problems once you buy the jitters, you forget about
that's what
your
I'm saying.
problems.
Like,
you'll deal with them how you can.
also
let
bad
them know what you live
friends.
on.
Bad friends can also add to your for the longest time. I cannot elaborate on
People
this
that
enough.
bring you down. Oh,
People
yo.
that bring you down, that think about you to bring you down. in their free time, they just want to think about what you're going through, what's happening to you.
Yeah.
Don't surround yourself around those kind of people, dog. You feel me? You know, like what you want is to be in an environment that you want to be in, that approves of you. So, especially this, like I'm gonna say it again, dog. Facebook is very small.
Chief.
You can't talk to everybody. You know, and as gents, because I know you, we're automatically friends. We just walk past each other. Where's that? And it's not bullshit, man. Stop, and especially nerds that don't get no bitches. Speak to them, guys. Go to them.
Just be a friend to everybody, man.
You see,
but like,
I used to be a nerd, bro.
Cause nerds also like they struggle to be in social environments, right? So they already struggle to be in social environments. Imagine now having to open up to strangers and getting strangers to get to know you.
Yeah, type shit.
You see now, that's just be a friend to a stranger.
Yeah, kindness is the way, though.
Yeah, but hey, if I don't think you're bad.
Yeah.
Alright, you know what? You said something, right? On our last topic, quickly. You said a girl has taken you back. Or she held your hand, call her base now.
Yeah.
Imagine you get to a place and she asks for my booze. What do? She's demanding 5K or she's going straight police station.
Dog. You know this actually, someone asked me about this thing. Take me to jail. Take me to jail.
Take you to jail.
And also, it's
a mere accusation.
Because I wouldn't sleep with her.
Is like admission of guilt.
That's also a thing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't sleep with her because
my boss was not before
don't
chief.
know.
after
Exactly.
My boss was
The
after
evidence
chief.
is there, boys.
Exactly.
The evidence
Everything of yours is there.
So-
you are waking up, she's telling you, I get to
take me to jail.
No shit, that was a good
I'm
night.
going for life. Going for life.
No,
That
just ask
was
before.
8,000.
Just ask before anything.
You think she's gonna say yes?
No, she's not.
Have you been in that situation?
No.
Exactly.
Why would I do that to it? Oh, come on. If I want you, ne, and you want me, and then we do whatever, ne? Why no jail say let me put this again, Mamboso?
Yeah, but that's
No,
demonic.
but for them it's a transaction.
That's demonic.
But also, is
That's
there
selling your
anything you
soul.
wanna add?
That's literally selling your body, but yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything you wanna add?
Mental health is real. And for anybody that's in Vicksburg, holla, man. Anybody from the crew, from the corner, speak out. This should be a hotline too. Like,
We need those,
It's a delicate situation. Like, mental health, take it seriously.
And then people might think suicide is not a real thing. Suicide is a real
I
thing.
cannot.
Yeah, it
I tell
is.
you how
Especially
many
in
times
Vicksburg.
I've held it to my
It
throat,
is.
dog. That shit is
You see?
real.
Yeah.
That shit is real.
Nah, guys, don't just try to find somebody who listens. You're not actually
And
venting
don't
to
bottle
strangers' words.
everything like inside. Like
Get a girlfriend.
always like keep everything inside.
That will add to your problems sometimes, chief.
Do not date.
When I know you have problems with.
Get a situationship,
nice
man.
here.
Do not date.
It's
Do not
nice
get a
here.
situationship.
Before we close it off,
We did.
because time is not on our side and stuff. When you're like, but why is the year so fast?
Yo.
Business. We're starting our business.
We're standing on business this year.
Yeah, no. I saw the first ever Vicksburg homecoming.
Oh, it's coming.
It host to please just be on the
Who are the
lookout for
hosts?
that. I get it, but it's masters
Masters
at
at
work.
Work.
Yeah, they never
got that
miss.
sound, though.
And then Ben 10 and King Eco posted spring water. Did you see it?
Yeah, that's September.
September,
Save
guys.
money, guys.
Save money, guys. This year we are gonna be rocking. We are gonna be rocking
And
with
come
your
with your best
hottest
fits,
DJs.
Nah, you know
Exactly.
what?
Cook out.
Anything you want to say? Anything you want to add?
I already said what I need to say.
This is still fries before, guys.
Exactly.
And advertiser don't date, ne?
Yeah.
But you know in real life.
Do not date. Men are, the usual.
Anyways, thank you for tuning in.
Welcome again.
Subscribe, like,
like.
turn on your notification bell. Hey man, we are here to stay.
Shout out from the collective corner. Do look out. We're gonna shout games, everything. You know I told you this. We are entertainment.
Yeah, man. Stay tuned, guys.
Entertainment
Exactly.
media house, guys.
There's more coming.
Shout out.
Catch you guys on Sundays.
Juices.
Due diligence.
Oh.